What's inside the box? Well, this time it's a paper that I turned into English class in high school in 1969. And don't worry, I'm not going to read the whole damn thing to you. There are just a couple of real interesting parts, one at the top and one at the end, and I'll share those with you, and then we'll move on to something else. Oh, yes. Okay, now, the instructor wrote here and said, I'm going to hold it and try to read it at the same time. Okay, now, a more serious tone, please, as an indication that you have some control of the subject matter. All right, and a bunch of spelling errors, too, as you've seen in there. Anyway, so here's why they said that, about a more serious tone. We have here a piece of paper and 35 minutes. As is usual, 35 minutes on paper is a minute and a half when read. This, however, will not stop me. I intend to go right on and write a fascinating account of the extremely interesting and highly practical study of money, men, and misery. Okay, and then I go on to talk about the characters in Tom Sawyer. Well, anyway, I maintained that tone, and yet I thought I covered the material rather seriously until the very end when I said, "We now return the control of the paper to you. Until next week, when the control pen takes you to the outer limits." That was takeoff on the opening of the show, The Outer Limits. We now return control of your television set to you. Anyway, so the teacher said, when I said the control pen, the teacher said, "What control?" And I said, "Birth, maybe?" And they wrote back on resubmission, "No comment." All right, well, that's... Oh, there's a back. I didn't know there was a back. "Congratulations for successfully stifling a budding young talent. You would have me believe that you are easily discouraged. No rewrite, no grade." Well, that's the story of this particular paper, and I saved it for those little tiny reasons, which doesn't make it worth anything to anybody but me, but it does bring back memories, and that's what this is all about. Keep your papers. My mom always said, put a date on them, and once you've done that, then you can stay here at age 70 like me and have nothing better to do with your life than go over all this stuff and post it on the internet, on YouTube, where no one will ever see it, and few people, if they do, will ever like it, but I'm sorry. Well, anyway, that's it for this one, and what's going to happen next? Well, we'll have to come back and see what else is inside the box. Ooh, something about a movie.